Hello, my gorgeous Pisces. Heather here from the Crystal Vein Tarot with your monthly August reading. In today's reading, some of the cards that were pulled were the Devil, the Ten of Coins, and the Ten of Cups. So let's dive right into your reading and see how those energies played out. Hello, my fabulous Pisces. Heather here from the Crystal Vein Tarot with your August reading. So this reading is for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Pisces for the month of August. It is a general reading, and as a general reading, the messages are not going to resonate for everyone, so be sure to check out your Moon and Rising sign readings as well. If you are new to my channel and visiting for the first time, welcome and thank you for joining us. For anyone who is returning, thank you so much for tuning in again, for watching these videos on a regular basis and tuning in each month, each week. I would also like to let you know that I have changed the readings a little bit. I'm still doing the monthly reading for each zodiac sign, but I'm now also doing a mid-month reading for each zodiac sign, and I'm no longer doing the weekly readings. Instead, I've added two new readings. One is about the law of attraction and attracting and manifesting everything that you want in your life, attracting abundance in all areas of your life. And the other one is about releasing karma, karmic debt, releasing subconscious blocks. These readings will coincide with the new and full moon cycles, and so that's when you will see them come out, and because it is working with the moon energy. And any kind of comments, feedback that you have, please be sure to comment below the video. I would love to hear from you, especially with anything that you would like to see. I do these videos for you, and I would, if there's anything you'd like added, changed, lighting, I can't promise that I can accommodate all of it. I could be limited in my technology, for example, but even like quality of audio, anything that you'd like to see changed or added or included, things that you like seeing, give me some feedback, because that helps me to grow as a YouTuber, and I would love to hear your thoughts and what it is that you would like included in these readings. So let me just move these out of the way. And let's get started. Pisces. Let's see what energy we have for Pisces for the month of August. So this is for the full month of August. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords here. So for the Nine of Swords, for some of you, you could be really worried or like stuck in your head in the month of August. Swords energy is mental energy. So it's anything that's going on in the mind. It can also be about communication, but your thoughts, your ideas. But in this imagery here, you see this woman, she's up, it's the middle of the night. You see this image of this face peering in through the window. And here's all these swords that are coming down on her, hanging over her, looming over her. So these are all the ideas, thoughts that are running around in her mind in the middle of the night, and they're keeping her awake. So for some of you, you could be experiencing worries or concerns that are keeping you up at night. And if that's the case, every time you go to bed, if you find that happens, keep a piece of paper and a pen at the side of your bed. And if you wake up in the middle of the night and you start thinking of your to-do list for the next day, the next week, that kind of a thing, write them down. Take a moment. I know it might be the middle of the night, but take a moment to write it down. Because once you do that, then you won't feel like you have to run through those lists through your mind at night anymore. And it will help you to get back to sleep. Even if you do that even before you go to bed, that might help you. So that's just a strategy that some of you can use, that it might alleviate things. But for others of you, this can just be worries that you have, that you're just, or you could just be overthinking, and it's stressing you out. You're finding it stressing you out. It could be keeping you up at night. And do know that because it's mental energy, you just need to learn how to shut that off. And if you can shut that off, that will help, and that will make you feel better. And you have the Knight of Swords here. And this is another air energy. This is another mental energy here. And so I feel like for many of you, this really is you have a lot that you want to do, Pisces, in the month of August. You have a lot of things on your to-do list. You have a lot of things that you want to accomplish. You could have a lot of ideas going on in your head right now of things that you might want to start doing or that you want to change, or again, that to-do list of things that you need to check off, because the knights are the doers of the tarot deck. These are the action-oriented cards. They're on a quest, they're on a mission, they're seeking something. So I feel like this is really you wanting to take action with your thoughts and your ideas, and that's what you're doing. This is what's crossing you. So this can be a strength, this can be something that's crossing you, it can be an obstacle or a support. So it will play out differently for each of you. So this can be a good thing, this can be really challenging you to think and how it is that you might want to make changes in your life. Or for some of you, this could be that running of that list in your head that's keeping you up at night, and because these are all the things that you want to do. But I feel like you're going to be taking action on some of the ideas that you have going on. This can also represent a lifestyle change. For some of you, this is what could be keeping you up. You know you want to make changes in your life, but you're not quite sure what it is that you want to change. You might not even be aware of what area of your life you want it to be changed in, whether or not it's money, career, finance, it's your relationships, or if it's your health, wellness, spirituality. And so that could just be, some of the things that are going on when you're trying to relax and go to sleep. On your foundation, you have the Devil here. And this is the card of Capricorn, but this is past conditions that have led to where you are right now. The Devil represents addiction, greed, envy, materialism. These are just keywords associated with them. Lust, sexual lust, obsessions. But this can be as simple as, an addiction can be as simple as being a shopaholic. It can be as simple as being a workaholic, or it could be some kind of an addiction to some kind of a substance as well. But this isn't the foundation that's leading to this. So I feel like for some of you, this is really about you facing your shadow self. What that means is facing the side of yourself that everyone has a dark side. Everyone has bad habits as well. Everybody has things that they want to change about themselves. And this is you facing that. This here is now you taking action, but in the foundation, you faced it, you looked at it, you went inward, and you're making a conscious decision to change behaviors or thought patterns or belief systems that no longer serve you. And that could be another reason why you're staying up at night, because you can see in this imagery here, I love this deck. That card, that image of the face is the Devil face peering in the window. So I feel like this, whatever it is that you're trying to release and let go, is part of the reason why you are, you have this worry that's going on in the month of August, because you're really thinking about it and you're really dwelling on it. But I really feel like this is you making the decision to face your shadow self and flush out any negativity or unwanted, again, beliefs, unwanted behaviors, thought patterns, and clearing that out in the month of August. And that's you really focusing on you, Pisces, in this month. You have another Knight, another action-oriented card. And to me, this just solidifies that, because again, there's seekers. They're seeking a quest on a mission. And the Knight of Wands is the fastest moving Knight, swiftest Knight in the tarot deck. But this is Wands are fire energy. So this is creative energy, passionate energy, inspiration, what inspires you. So this is you being free-spirited and tapping into your creative self and running with it. And again, this is another past energy. So I feel like you've decided to clear that out and you are taking swift action and you're trying to move quickly. The Swords, Knight of Swords, is the second fastest moving Knight in the tarot deck. So you're moving quickly here. And you're following your passion. You're following what feels true to you. So I feel like you really do have this desire to clear out anything that no longer serves you, that no longer works in your favor for your behaviors, again, whether or not they're bad habits, whatever it is. And you're moving forward in a new direction, but that is true to you, true to your heart, what you're passionate about, what inspires you, and that's the direction you're moving in. And you have the 10 of Coins here in your what's crowning you. This is This is what is coming in to help you, or your strengths. The 10 of coins is stability. It's physical energy. It's earth energy, but it's anything that makes you feel safe, secure, and stable. We often relate it to our money, our possessions, because that, our home, our body, because that's what makes us feel safe, secure, and stable. That can translate into relationships. It can translate into your spirituality and your belief systems, your health and wellness as well. It's whatever makes you feel safe, secure, and stable. That's individual for each of you. But the 10 is that completion of an energy cycle. This is something that took a long time to build for stability. So this could be, for some of you, you could be receiving an inheritance. You could be receiving unexpected money. But for others of you, this is just that desire of creating a foundation, and you having the ability to do that, to focus your energy in order to create that long-term stability in your life. And these changes are you focusing on changing that and adding stability in your life, in some area of your life. A lot of the readings have this kind of same feel this month. There's a lot of people that are really diving deep and going inward in the month of August to really clear out whether or not it's beliefs, values, attitudes, behaviors, again, self-limiting beliefs, whatever it is, they're clearing that out and kind of almost creating a new identity for themselves. That seems to be a common theme. You have the 7 of coins now in the position of your near future, what's developing from all this. This is a beautiful energy. The 7 of coins is about you being patient and hardworking, and that's what really comes from the 10 of coins energy as well. But there's a delayed success. So you're moving in the right direction. Success is coming in, but it's not quite there yet. With the 7 of coins, she is checking her harvest. She's planted her seeds. She's watered them. She's nurtured the seeds. They've grown into these trees that now have fruit growing on them. She's ready to start picking the harvest, but it's not quite ripe yet. It's not quite there yet. She's done everything right that she needs to do. So this is you doing everything right that you need to do, whatever direction you want to go in here. But there's a little bit more work that needs to be done before the bounty of the harvest comes in. You have the Knight of Coins, another Knight. Oh, so you have the Knight of Coins, and this is how you see this whole situation. This is your perspective on this. You're seeing yourself as you're being patient, you're being reliable, you're hardworking, you're putting the necessary effort into what you need to do. Again, this is a doer card. This is an action-oriented card. You're taking a lot of action this month, Pisces, in the month of August. And they're all seem to be in the right direction for you and what speaks to you. And so you're being stable, you're being practical, you're being wise in what you're doing. This is the belief that slow and steady wins the race. You don't mind that the harvest isn't ripe just yet and that you have to put in more hard work, because you know that that's what it takes for you to be successful. That you don't want to rush anything, because if you rush it too quickly, then it won't be right. The foundation will not be stable for you. Beautiful. And now you have another 10. You have the 10 of coins and you have the 10 of cups. And these are very positive 10 cards. The 10 of cups, this is you feeling content, feeling happy. This is in the position of what's influencing the situation. So this is contentment, but it's also feeling loved and supported by your friends and family, the people that mean the most to you. So you know you have their stability or their support. You know you have their love. You know you have their respect, and that they'll be there if you need them, because this is what you need to know, and this is what's influencing the situation. You're supported. You have the 4 of coins here in what needs to be done behind the scenes, your hopes and fears, and what still needs to be done. And the 4 of coins, this is a card about desiring long-term security and wanting to build a foundation, a nice stable foundation in what it is that you're doing. And the Queen of Swords, this is where you're headed. I really feel like you're going to be mastering this energy, this 9 of Swords energy. You're going to be, and this Devil energy too, you're mastering it. So again, this is in the potential outcome or where you're headed. The Queen of Swords, I love her energy. So excuse my language, but she's a no bullshit individual. She doesn't put up with anyone's crap. She doesn't put up with anything. She doesn't put up, she's holding the sword of truth. She's very direct, very blunt in how she communicates. She communicates very clearly. Being that swords energy, queens and kings have mastered the energy of their suit. The swords energy is intellectual energy. It's air energy. So this is someone who's very witty, very on the ball. She's extremely intelligent. She's very self-sufficient. She appreciates and admires complete honesty, and so she's really the no BS card, and she's really about doing things that not only benefit her but benefit the whole as well. She's very balanced energy. She almost has that feeling or energy of justice, of win-win solutions, and again, idealizing the truth. And so I really feel like this is you conquering that. This is conquering any mental demons that you might have in the month of August as you move forward in a very planned, strategic kind of way. And this is you going forward, and you're not putting up with yours or anyone else's BS in the month of August. That's where you're headed. That you're going after what you want to go after, and in a very focused kind of way, because this Queen of Swords, she has that ability to just focus right in on something because she's so mentally sharp. And so that's where you are headed. So if this was enough for you, Pisces, feel free to stop the video. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper into the reading, I am going to be pulling a clarifier for every single card. So if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can stick with me. If you've had enough and you feel like you've gotten enough from this reading, feel free to turn off the video. So for those of you who are sticking with me, I'm using the Rider-Waite deck to clarify. I'm going to clarify each card in the same order that I laid them down in originally, and I will move them so you can see which card is being clarified. So we are going to start with that Nine of Swords. Okay, Pisces. So let's see. I'm just going to move some of these cards. I'll move this Knight down here. So this Nine of Swords, Pisces. Let's see. Okay, so you have the Four of Coins again. So again, this can be desire for long-term security. Can also be a card of hoarding too. But it can also, because you see he's standing on these coins. He's holding them tightly. He's got one balanced on his head. It's a little bit of a different feel of this Four of Coins. They are different decks because he's standing on his coins. He's holding this one, clutching it tightly to him. So this can be a bit of a fear of letting go, and this can be what this is. A fear of change, fear of letting go, fear of letting go of what you're used to, any kind of behaviors that you might want to be releasing, or thoughts or ideas or anything like that, anything at all, bad habits, whatever it is that you're trying to release in August. As you release anything, even if it's not good for you or doesn't serve you in a positive way, it's still a change, and change can be scary, and that can leave us to worry. And so with it being clarified by the Four of Coins, I feel like a lot of this fear is just the fear of change, and that's what you can be feeling in that, related to that, and that could be where that anxiety comes from. It's just a bit of a fear of change. And then you have the Six of Cups, and that is what is clarifying this Knight of Swords. So this clarity, this lifestyle change, this is you longing for a more innocent lifestyle. And I don't like the word innocent. It's a more pure kind of lifestyle, a more kind of getting off something that has that feel where it's reminiscent of your childhood. And so it has that feeling of being safe and secure and stable, and so it has that nostalgia related to it. And that's the lifestyle change that you're seeking. You're seeking something that's more wholesome, something that's more slowed down, something that's more in tune with who you really and truly are on the inside. For some of you too, you could be receiving a gift. And there could also be people from your past that could be coming into your life as well. And you have the devil. You have the devil clarifying the devil. Wow. Okay, so again, this is the card of Capricorn. So I really do feel like this is you letting go of your demons. Again, it can be something on a grand scale. It could be a major change, a major release. It could even be a small release. It could be negative pattern thinking that you have where you feel like, you know, so a self-limiting belief that you might have. Like you might feel like you're unworthy or you don't deserve abundance in your life. Like it could be something as simple as that and you're working on overcoming that. Or you could even just find that you're someone that sees these are just examples, but you could be someone that you find that you see the world as the cup is half empty, and now you're trying to change that and start seeing the cup and the world in a more positive way and see the cup as half full. So it can be a big change, it can be a small change. But you have the Fool, so this Knight of Wands, this creativity, this new project, this quest that you're going on. It's a new opportunity. This is an opportunity for you, and it's giving you fresh hope. You do feel like you're taking a chance, and I do feel like that's where this comes in. This you know, clinging to the old, a bit of a fear of change, because it is taking a chance, because you're starting something new, Pisces. And you have another Knight of Wands, and this is clarifying this Ten of Coins. So again, this is creative. This is you following your passion, taking action and following your passion, because you know that is what is going to create this long-term stability for you in whatever area of your life that stability and security is that you're seeking. And you have another Knight, the Knight of Swords. So again, you're taking action. You know, there's a little bit of waiting for the abundance to come in. But you're taking the action. You're taking the steps that are necessary in order for that to happen, to make your dreams realized and make them come true. And again, this could represent a lifestyle change for some of you. The Three of Cups. You see yourself as that Knight of Coins, being hardworking, reliable, patient, stable energy. Slow and steady wins the race as you're moving forward. But you're also celebrating. You're celebrating this change as well. You're excited about this change. This represents you and those around you, your friendships, your circle of support. They're celebrating with you these changes that you're taking, these actions that you're taking. The Ten of Cups, another night. You have a very busy month for you, Pisces. This is going to be a very action-oriented month for you. The Knight of Cups is clarifying the Ten of Cups. And this is the Knight of Cups. This represents you chasing what gives you emotional satisfaction. This is also you using your intuition to help guide you as you're moving in that support that you have with that Ten of Cups energy, going after your contentment, what makes you feel contented, and you moving forward in that and following your intuition, following what you're passionate about, what emotionally satisfies you. You have the Ten of Wands here. The Four of Coins, it's clarifying the Four of Coins. The Four of Coins, again, this was the work that needed to be done, desire for long-term security. And this is indicating that the hard part, I feel like you're gonna have a lot of hard work in the month of August. A lot of obstacles to overcome. This is why there's so many action-oriented cards here. But that hard work, it won't be long-lived. It's going to be short-lived. The Ten of Wands, it represents, tens always represent the completion of an energy cycle, as I mentioned earlier. And this represents being stressed, being burdened, being exhausted. You have too many things on the go. And you can see it with all of these knights here. But you have so many things on the go. These each represent all the things that you have on the go. He's bent over from the weight as he's trying to carry them. But he's almost at the village here with them. And again, 10 is an energy completion, an energy cycle completion. So these stresses, these burdens, what you feeling exhausted, it's almost to an end. So I feel like you're going to feel this. You're going to be so busy and on the go. You are going to feel stressed out. You are going to feel You are going to feel exhausted in August, Pisces. Make sure that you're taking some time for yourself. If you do feel you need rest, make sure you take some time, even if it's just a weekend, to yourself to sit on the couch and veg in front of the TV. Whatever it is that you need, sit out in nature, whatever you need. Make sure you do take some time to yourself, because you are going to be feeling tired. You have so much action going on here. But do know that this cycle is ending. That's what the 10 represents. It's ending. The stress, this burden will end. So I feel like it's really only more for, it's a short term. It's a short term of being exhausted and being stressed and overburdened. The Tower. So this is again where you're headed. So the Tower can represent unexpected or unwanted change, but it's some kind of an upheaval in your life that's going on. It's clarifying this Queen of Swords. So I really feel like this is, because it's a clarifier, I feel like this, it's not so much unexpected. You know this change is coming. I mean, you know this change is coming. You had that 9 of Swords there in the beginning. But she is such a powerful card. She is, you know, she moves forward with such conviction and determination, this Queen of Swords, that I feel like this change, all these actions that you're taking in August, that's the culmination here. This is what it's moving towards, is this big change in your life, whatever it is. But I don't feel like you're afraid of it. I feel like you're going to actually be embracing this. You knew that this change was needed. You knew that it was coming. But you're really changing yourself, whether or not it's your own individual identity, something about you, or if it's your money, career, finance. It could be your relationships, could be your health and wellness, how you're taking care of yourself, your spirituality. It could be so many different things that will resonate differently for each of you. So I am going to pull a card for each of the first 2 weeks of August. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I do a mid-month reading, Pisces. And so I'd like you to have a little bit more information on that first week and second week, because I will be doing a mid-month reading. Mid-month reading is not as big as this. I don't do the Celtic Cross with it. It's more about the last 2 weeks of the month. So I am going to do the first 2 weeks. If you want to stick with me a little bit longer and just look at the energy in each of those first 2 weeks. But if you've had enough, again, feel free to stop watching the video and turn it off. If you want to stick through, this is the very end of the reading. And let's see what we have in week 1 and week 2, if we can narrow down that energy a little bit more for you, Pisces. Okay, you have the Page of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, you have the 7 of Swords, and you have the 9 of Wands. Okay, so Pisces, with this Page of Cups, this is messages coming in. So this can be an individual bringing you messages, or this could even be you intuiting your own messages and receiving your own messages by connecting with your higher self. Usually, if it is someone else, this would be someone who is young or young at heart. But this can be offers of like a new love or new endeavor that will give you emotional satisfaction. So it doesn't even have to be romance. So if you're already in a partnered relationship, this can be you going on dates with your partner, deepening that relationship. But again, it could even be career, money, finance, but it's you doing something, an offer that comes in, or messages or information that comes in related to something that gives you emotional fulfillment in that first week. And I feel like this, you know, this is part of those changes that are going on. And you have the 4 of Pentacles again, clarifying. So this is, again, that desire for long-term security. This, whatever this information is or offer is, it's something that's going to give you that security or help you move towards that long-term security that you're seeking. And that's in that first week, Pisces. In the second week, we see the 7 of Swords. So make sure, this is the card of deceit. This is like the theft, betrayal, dishonesty card. So this could be you withholding information from other people or just keeping secrets. So again, you could have something in the works and on the go that you're just not sharing with others right now. Or this could be someone withholding information from you. So make sure, Pisces, in that second week of August, if you have any contracts to sign, make sure you're reading the fine print. If someone tells you something and it seems too good to be true, make sure that you are investigating it more fully, so you have the full information, because it probably is too good to be true. You have it being clarified by the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands, you had that Ten of Wands there that was that you had in the reading that represented being stressed, exhausted, many burdens. This indicates one final challenge, one final obstacle that you have to overcome. So you're being persistent. So these are all the one battles that you've already been through, Pisces. And you're taking a little bit of a breather, a little bit of a break, because you know there's one more challenge to go. So I do feel like with that Ten of Wands energy, I mentioned that being the 10, it's an ending of that energy cycle. I feel like it's related with this Nine of Wands, and that it's going to be clearing out the stresses, the burden or feeling exhausted, feeling tired, is going to start clearing out in the middle of August for you. And that's where you're going to see that clearing out. But do be careful, again, with the Seven of Swords energy. Just make sure that, again, and it could even be related to this. If this is someone here bringing you an offer, make sure that you have the full information. And that you know everything. So, you know, be a little bit on guard, because that's maintaining boundaries, being persistent. You may need to just kind of keep your guard up a little bit with others that are giving you information or providing you information, just to make sure that you have the full picture. Because, you know, and some people don't always do it deliberately. It might not be someone deceiving you deliberately, but there's just information being left out. I feel like, you know, you're not getting the full picture here with something in that second week. So it could be related to this offer in the first week. So just watch for that, Pisces, okay? And just be aware of that. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear some feedback on it, what you'd like me to change, alter, fix, some things you'd like me to see me leave out, or if you liked this really fulsome kind of reading. And be sure to like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell. Have a fantastic month of August.